Previously, in the world of Glaerinn.
There's breakfast. There's breakfast for you inside. Breakfast inside. Enjoy it. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm this way. Okay, bye.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I am
Morning.
delivering breakfast to one of the Primuses at Trial by Fire. Well, he's not a Primus there, but that's where he's currently at.
Right. And?
Well, if I go to the main gate, it's going to be cold. I'm sure you wouldn't want cold pancakes.
More of a waffle guy, but I get the picture.
That's what usually people say until they try some. Here!
Don't normally take food from strangers, but those smell pretty good.
Strangers?
What's in the...
You ever been to Beneath the Brew?
Fuck's that?
Oh, we have the best spirits and food on offer. We're probably 3-4 blocks down that way.
Okay.
Now-
You should.
I was gonna. He asked, what was, the syrup. Now, normally people eat their pancakes with maple, but I found that actually you have those fluffy stacks drizzled with honey and a hint of cinnamon, and it's so smooth and sweet they might just have you agreeing with just anything I say.
Huh. We'll see about that. Well, that is really good. Quite tasty. Unfortunately, still don't think I can let you through though.
That's all right. That's all right.
Please.
Unfortunately.
I mean, that would help a little bit, but a please doesn't really protect my job.
Okay, the pancakes didn't work, which means I have to alter the ingredients, because what's supposed to happen is when they consume these pancakes, well, they do what I say. So they're not there yet. These are an experiment. That's why I was trying them on a test group. So if you have any reactions, please do let me know.
I don't think I have any allergies. Should be okay.
Good morning!
Morning. Yeah, I don't mind him. He's a bit grumpy.
My name is Vincent.
Hi, Vincent.
I am the owner and cook at Beneath the Brew. May have heard of it, may not, and that's all right. I'm actually on a delivery mission to one of the Primuses.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Primus Artur.
Oh, Artur! Got a bit of a stick up his ass sometimes, but he's great.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that by, bringing him some nice warm pancakes.
I could go for some pancakes.
Here, try some. Oh, yeah, you know what? I brought extra.
What, cook them yourself?
Yes, at Beneath the Brew. It's my establishment.
If they're bad, I'll never go, right?
Hey, and that's all right, because they are the best.
I'll be the judge of that.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, he thinks he means it, though. What kind of syrup?
You're gonna love this syrup. It's honey with a hint of cinnamon, a little whisper of spice.
Oh, I'm...
Yes.
allergic to cinnamon. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
Well, maybe you can just relay how good they are.
Yum. 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 It's pretty damn good. You're missing out, loser.
If you stop by Beneath the Brew, say that Vincent L sent you. Talk to Luca. I'll get you a plate without cinnamon.
I might do that for my lunch. That sounds great. It's really that good? Best I've had.
Anyway, well, you guys are welcome to Beneath the Brew at any time. But I was hoping we could get this delivery to Primus Artur before they get cold.
Tell you what. Throw in an order of these for free for me and my buddy next time we're in the brew. How legit?
Deal.
All
I
right.
was gonna give that to you anyway.
Well, I may have let you in anyway.
You got me.
All right, get on.
All right. Oh, what was your names again, so I can pass this on to Primus Artur?
I'm Magna. And I'm Kane. Oh. Morning, son.
Father,
Morning,
good day.
gentlemen.
Did you sleep well? Did Leighton sleep well? Is he afraid? Do you know?
You know that boy, hard to tell, but he seems to be doing all right.
Anyway, if this is all,
Pleasure.
he's a bounty hunter. He's helping me with a little bit of an investigation.
Ah, wonderful. Who's the last I saw outside?
You know, that's Catherine. I'm actually in the process of signing her on as a Valari
How are ya?
to myself and House Acardi, yeah. She made a great show of helping during my assault whenever the city was being attacked.
But that's good. I've been telling you
Yeah,
to
I
get
figured
one
it's
of those
fine.
for a while.
Yeah. I think it's proper. It makes sense.
Well, I'm gonna get started for the day. Again, let me know if you need anything. Pleasure again, Zal.
And you, sir. So he's the guy that made that sword?
Yep, he made that. In fact, the Acardi family's been making swords for the sovereigns for generations now. My father is standing on the backs of giants, for sure.
And you're the one that decided to start using them?
That's right, yep. I figure it's time.
Pragmatist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my talents are martial, and then my brother's talents are quite intellectual. He's making quite a name for himself at the academy these days. The Acardi family is making quite the name for itself in the city. Yeah, mark my words, where the house is on the rise.
Morning, Catherine. Are you doing stretches?
Oh, yeah, good morning. I'm on my cooldown. It's been a couple hours. How are you?
Doing fine. If anyone asks, I'm here about shipping discrepancies, and that's why I'm walking around.
Great.
Are they inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you like to come in, or are you still finishing your cooldown?
I'll come in with you if I'm invited. I didn't want to intrude on anyone's morning.
Technically, since you're a Valari, you're going to be attached to Arthur more than most of the people in his unit, so it's better you know where he is when he's in here.
Great. As soon as that contract is official, don't worry. I'll be right next to him at all times.
Cool. After you. Oh, that reminds me. I'll update you guys on what I was doing. I checked the manifests. There wasn't any particular discrepancies a couple months out on shipment, so it wasn't pre-planned that far from a item perspective from the uniforms. But right around the time when we were prepping for the festival to start about a week ago, there was a standard shipment from my folks. We send uniforms. It was about 30% larger than average for standard and officer uniforms. I couldn't find the receiving manifest because it's in a locked room and it was pretty late. But there is room for thought that maybe that excess was taken for whatever failed initiative they were trying to do. So I am unofficially looking into shipping discrepancies today.
I mean, honestly, it may lead to something. There were a lot of, official uniforms. Those weren't knockoffs. So,
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just that if someone asks what I'm doing here, that's what I'm doing.
yeah.
Who would
As
have
far as I
you-
know,
Who would
I
have-
don't think that anyone's taking it quite as seriously as we are. So I think that this is official business with utmost importance, honestly. We'll have to get more info on what other efforts are being made. Anyway, are you trying to say something, Catherine?
I'm sorry. I'm not 100% sure how the Praetoria works. Who would have the authority to order more uniforms than is customary?
Well, the Praetoria generally takes care of the egress and insert of materials from most other portions of the military. So it could actually be us at the Praetoria who made the order, or it could have been a local Brachus or even a Dominus who just needed more uniforms. It really depends on the situation. But since this was a generally average and cyclical order that was just expanded, that tells me that it probably was like a last minute change, either a request from like a specific unit or a specific someone. Because normally if someone makes a request, we make a separate order for them. But it looks like they just added on, like they changed a couple numbers on a slip. We send them like our suppliers like weekly. So it definitely was more of a on the nose at the time kind of thing rather than someone that was prepared.
So would that result in a shorter paper trail?
It results in no paper trail actually, because we send the same requests to these places weekly. So it doesn't stand out. So whoever did this either knew how to make it so there was no extraneous papers, or this was simply a reflection of prepping for the festival, and the people who borrowed the uniforms, quote unquote, just knew that we were going to get extras then. So either way, they probably know how the military requisitions material. But that leaves a lot of, like, it could be anyone from my superior to, like, my superiors to a legatus. So
Yeah, I don't like it. It's a little too vague.
it's a little vague. If I can get access to the filing room tonight, I could probably get some more info on who made the order adjustment. But right now, I don't know.
Wait, you're saying in the file room you might be able to see who made the adjustment?
The actual order forms are kept in the filing room. I only
Okay.
have access
And that would have a name
to
on it.
actual manifests, not what the order forms say.
Hmm.
So I could definitely get into those.
Yeah, if we can get names, that would be great.
But bear in mind that it's literally like a number on a form. So even if it's signed off by somebody, we have to take it with a modicum of like suspicion, just because it changes a lot of hands.
I'm getting that. I'm getting the impression that this person might be well connected. You know, I kind of feel like the aqueduct man didn't really know much either. Like he didn't know that he was part of a larger conspiracy. And if I were to bet, I don't like theoreticals here, so I don't like. But I'm guessing the people in the Praetoria also didn't realize what was going on with that shipment of.
You gotta understand, the Praetoria is not a bastion of organization and efficiency. There's a lot of stuff that is just haphazardly done, but because of the sheer volume that we deal with, a little off the top, a uniform getting lost here, a box getting ripped open there, normally isn't sweat too much, you know?
The magical nature of the syndicate members is our best lead right now. Trying to get information on that.
Oh yeah, we still gotta fill in
But
the
I
other
don't-
guys.
I don't want to lose track of this lead either, though.
Did you fill in Zal on the
Yeah.
thumb guy?
I did. Gesture
morning.
inside. Yeah, good morning.
Sorry,
you
we
two.
would have been here sooner, but the guards at the gate wouldn't pass us through, so we had to walk a little further.
The guards wouldn't pass you through, hmm?
Yes.
Did
his
you
name
tell
is
them?
Biram!
Biram's
Biram's the man.
Biram's
the man that wouldn't let us
I
through.
told him about Primus Artor, and he said, well, he's not my immediate superior, so even if you told him something nice about me, it wouldn't really matter. So if you can, transfer him to you and then be mean.
Hey, that's
So-
kind of a lot of work, Vince.
You're telling me you told Biram about me and
I did.
he didn't let you through?
And I was like, you're saying this about the man, the local
No.
hero who just
Okay.
saved the entire
Okay.
kingdom?
Okay, Vince.
Hmm.
Okay, it wasn't
And-
nearly that
Alright.
bad.
But
Okay.
who were the two that did let us through? We went to the other gate and we told them, and they said, oh yes, Primus Artor, the local hero, the one who saved the city. What were their names?
Well, Cade was one of them, and I think the other one was like
Cade?
Maxis, Marcus. I don't know. I'm something or other.
He's very grumpy, but We love the pancakes. Ooh, speaking of pancakes, I brought breakfast.
All right, I'll see what I can do about Cade and Biram.
Thank you.
Zal is already.
Cade's a
Come on
good
in.
fellow.
Yeah, Cade's a good
fellow.
one.
Okay.
My newest creation. All right, so you're going to be, tell me if I should put it on the menu. These are my persuasion pancakes, drizzled with honey and a hint of cinnamon.
It's a really good cinnamon mix.
Yes.
That's a really good remember. Oh, so good.
Oh, I packed everybody a lunch. Today for lunch, we are having what I'd like to call the Vitality Stack. A stack of fresh baked bread layered with some tender roasted meats, a couple crisp greens, and a spread that is maybe infused with some rare forest herbs. Who knows?
There's sandwiches.
This is glorious work, citizen. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Got to keep
Today,
the city's heroes fed,
I agree. Today, we're going to work on getting you and Elle and Zal deputized and on some sort of salary for this effort that you're putting in. So know that my appreciation isn't only going to come in the form of words.
Hello? How can I help you?
Yes. I'm here on official business doing an investigation from the attack yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I've been receiving consistent help from 3 citizens.
Uh-huh. What you're looking for is a silver writ, but specifically a writ of conscription. As a primus, you can request specific hunter wardens for specific jobs, giving them a bit more leeway, and they can select their own members to join them on a temporary basis
Right.
with
Yes,
proper
well, 3
clearance, of course.
Well, I'm gonna need 3 of those, and we've got
Well, I think
Zal.
the idea that since Zal is a bounty hunter, he gets the silver writ and then attaches the other 2 to his writ.
Correct.
Great. All right. Well, one of those. Zal, surname.
Mhm.
Ilfir.
Right. And the 5 gold conscription fee.
Oh, go ahead and put that down. Typically, people pay the people joining the military to get into the military, but
Well,
True.
this would have gone to you, but you are
Oh.
putting it up, so here you go. And the name of the first individual joining your conscription,
My name is Vincent.
surname or designation.
Yes, you said I could just have a designation if I don't have one? Let's say Brew. My last name is Brew.
All right. And the next individual,
My name's L.
is it
Yes.
any surname or designation?
No.
L. No. All right.
No. It's not. I'm not sure.
Follows the
No,
no
it's
with
just
a
L.
T space. Sure.
Just L. That's it. It's all.
Just
L.
Just L.
Just the letter L.
Right. Okay. I will need you to sign here, you to sign here, and you to sign here. And signet from the signing primus.
Here we go.
Wonderful. Please note, while on conscription, you cannot take public job offerings, but those requested of you or assigned can be received as normal. Any questions?
No. Vince, you have any questions? Hey, Vince, you have any questions?
Well, nope.
Wonderful. You may go.
There's a lot of commotion over there.
Give me a second.
Like us. Chosen. Kneel.
We should probably get closer. I feel like this is something we need to see or hear.
Brothers. Sisters. The sovereign bleeds like us. His blood ran upon the stones, red as any butcher's boy, yet they still call him divine. untouchable, chosen. And what of the archons? What of the lords and generals in their gilded halls? If the sovereign himself is but flesh, then what are they but liars and silks, clothed in borrowed glory? He paces in tight circles, stabbing at the air with his finger extended. They tell you the order of the world is just, that some are born to command and others to kneel. But if the king's blood is no different from yours, why should his chains be lighter? Why should their voices be louder? You sweat. You break your backs in the field, at the forges, on the ships. They feast. They drink, and still they dare call themselves our betters. They hide behind their walls, behind their custos, behind their gilded words. But the walls crack, the oaths splinter. The truth cannot be drowned in gold forever. The sovereign bleeds, the archons bleed, and when the stones of Illyria run red again, it will not be the people who are found wanting. That'll be enough out of you.
Oh, he's got a point. We'll keep going.
Yes, it is very
Right.
interesting, though.
Well, I mean, the message is going to get out there. Is going to create more people who are anti-monarch.
Could it be connected? Is there some sort of rebellion forming?
I think there is. I think we're at the tip of this spear, and we should probably make haste to the realtor, see if they get us a location.
The sovereign bleeds.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, he was always a real person. He was never... Vince, have you ever heard anyone say that a sovereign is invincible? Well, they've always just been real people, right? Alright, great.
How long have you been doing bounty hunting for us, is all? And I've seen you around, but I can't remember when I first saw you.
If it was anything more than passing at the writ, then it probably was going to be at Beneath the Brew. I stop here in the city every once in a while to turn in bounties and see if the work is any more plentiful or more steady than out in the Outlands.
Are you from Paradis?
No. I originate in a farm town about 40 miles out. So a few days journey, but within the sphere of influence for sure.
Got it.
So I've been doing this since my early 20s, but for the most part, it's been dealing with the odd thief, pickpocket, or I've recently stepped up a little bit in my attempts to deal with any known rogue mages, primarily for the, I would say, purposes of dealing with any possible false identifications. Gary was actually my first job in town. I had not been in town for very long when I got that writ.
Oh, you're the one who apprehended Gary.
I heard that you were the one that dealt with him.
Yeah, that's true. He made it too big of an issue. I don't know what got into him. Where did you find him?
Not too awful far. Asking around, I had heard that he had some friends in a border station up north, so I figured that he'd be in the woods heading that way. I was able to head him off. Got the jump on him before he could freeze me.
Dominus Gaius will see you now, if you follow me.
Dominus?
Good morning, Artur. How can I help you today?
Morning. Dominus, I bring a blade Valari to you today. The paperwork, Catherine. She made a great showing defending me yesterday during the attack. And she is a blade prospect. After interviewing her, I figure it would be most proper for me to accept her into my service.
Artor himself needed defending from an unsheathed blade.
Yeah, well, it would be funny, but this civilian fights quite ferociously, I will say. It's really no joking matter. On that note, have you heard anything about the attack from yesterday? You know, I'm conducting an investigation myself, but I haven't heard much from command. Do you know anything?
I and those above both of us are in the works. Many people have, for lack of a better word, freaked out a bit. So we're trying to keep this a bit on the down low to protect public morale, if you will. Surprisingly few were injured. It seems as though they were targeting specific individuals, as I believe you heard from your foray at the academy. Respectfully, there is not a lot I can tell you. And honestly, there's not much they're telling me, besides what I am doing specifically. I had word that you made way to the interrogation specialist last evening.
I did. I didn't realize we had such a creature in our employ.
Curious fellow. I have never heard of him not getting the information he asks. And if that isn't concerning to you, it should be. This is strange even for him, and that's saying something. Now, typically, I would not delegate an investigation of this stature to one in your position. No offense. But as you've taken it upon yourself, I feel it is only fair to not admonish your hard work. So that being said, I'm not asking you to continue, yet I'm not telling you to stop, if you get my drift.
Loud and clear.
Fantastic. That being said, there is not much that I can help you with officially with this matter, as it is not within my purview. However, off the record, do you have any questions for me? I'll do the best I can.
Do we know anything about the group? Like, I have no recollection of a syndicate with tattooed skulls. Is that new?
As far as I'm aware, yes. Unheard of before today. Either came out of the woodwork, or have been in hiding for a long time, or sprang up out of nowhere. At this point, it's impossible to tell if they weren't able to tell us anything. A number of my men have been looking for the mark on those within the military itself, as of yet to no avail. We haven't yet started searching other public figures or the general public. It's strange. Their motive is so unclear.
Troubling. I plan to go to the academy and ask more questions there. I suspect someone there might know something. They have to be after someone. Someone has enemies in the academy. That's what it has to be. Yeah, I don't like it, Dominus. I don't like this attack one bit. I don't know what's going on here, but I have bled for it, so I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it.
Right. Well,
Yep.
I will keep that in mind. If anything's needed from my end, I will be sure to let you know.
And do you approve of this Valarian?
Oh, certainly. Except that it's not really my designation to do so. So I will get this over to the Custo's office. I will deliver it personally with my stamp of approval, and they will have it done by nightfall.
Perfect. This is Zal. He's a bounty hunter who also is helping in the investigation. He's shown to be quite noble.
Do you take personal writs, Zal, or are you more of a board fellow?
Tend to go for the board, sir.
Well, if something does come up, and I need someone of your expertise, considering Artor here vouches for you, you may still receive word from me. Is that alright?
Absolutely, sir. Specialties include investigation primarily.
Fantastic. I will keep that in mind. Well, probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I've heard a number of the Dominus arguing a bit more frequently lately.
Oh, really? Did you happen to hear about the topic of argument?
Not exactly, but yesterday there was quite a commotion after the attack.
Yep, I was there actually.
Oh, well, it looks like you're all right.
Yep, For the most part, it wasn't as bad as we were fearing, but it was a lot of people with weapons where they really shouldn't be.
Right. Well, I'm glad you made it all right. After the fiasco, they seemed to be arguing about course of action they should take. I think Dominus Gaius was upset that he wasn't receiving any more information from the higher up, where some of the others were sort of trying to placate him. It was a bit messy.
So this is need to know, but our Dominus isn't need to know. That is messy. I split the sandwich in half and I slapped over.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, it's good. Beneath the brew.
Oh, that is tasty.
It's in the outer ring, but I got them some papers to do deliveries. So if you or the other aides are looking to get lunch orders done, we can make a little profit together. Get some good food, then make a little more money,
Oh, I might take you up on that.
Yeah, just let me know. Oh, it looks like they're done with their meeting.
Hi, Serafina! Hey!
Oh, Vince, how are you today? Good morning.
I'm doing
It's
very
a
good now that I
beautiful
see
day.
you.
Oh, stop. What can I help you with? Are you guys looking to get, some new property? Expand
Maybe.
a bit? Some new land? What's going on?
Maybe next time. Just curious if you could maybe close up shop and help us out a little bit for a second here.
Sure. Can you get the door for me?
I should really get me a movable bookshelf. I just got 2 doors.
Well, you would never move it. I would be the one that moves it.
It's fair. Maybe that's why I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, because I veto it.
All right, listener, chef, what you need?
Oh, you hear about the attack, obviously.
Of course.
We are working with Artur. What's his rank, Vince?
He's a Primus.
Primus. The Primus, one of the Primus fellas, has created a cadre of people. We got interested in it by the attack. Do you know anything about this group of skull tattoo people? We assume it's a cult. Probably has something to do with old magic.
Yes, from what I've gathered so far, is they have a tattoo on their body. It's a symbol of the resonance of hollowness. So they've got some dark,
Death bullshit.
dark magical energy.
At the moment, what you two have discerned and relayed to your uncle is most of what we have as well. Now, what I can tell you is some information that may or may not be related, but it has at least come to light within the last couple weeks leading up to this attempted event, whatever it may have actually been.
Oh, we're pulling on any thread we can currently.
Right. Well, in the middle district on the eastern side, there's been a number of buildings and land plots purchased simultaneously, presumably by the same group or individual, but normally this could be seen as coincidental, or perhaps they're trying to get a business going, a rather large scale one. But it is a number of warehouses, some empty plots, and a couple houses as well. But the most troubling part is underneath one of these plots is one of our drops.
Huh.
And ordinarily, this plot would not be available, but something either fell through the cracks, or slipped, or something, and it has been purchased. And this was about 5 days ago.
Has the drop location been secured and scrubbed of any trace?
As you
If
should
we
know
were
by now,
to-
our drop locations are typically traceless to begin with.
Just
However-
double-checking.
We have not been able to double check, as they have had individuals surveying and planning around the clock since it's been purchased. We've not been able to see if there's anything that needs retrieving or anything that was left, and we don't want to
There
make
seems
ourselves
to
too
be
known.
activity.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be a good enough beacon.
And the only other question that I would have is, do you happen to know the name of the individual? Was there any scuttlebutt of that? Of who bought all these plots?
Group name?
Unfortunately, no. The records I had access to were tampered with. There was no name, no group, no individual, no anything.
With the group that we have worked our way into, we are gaining insight from the other side. They believe that this group may also have someone on the inside and was able to get them uniforms that matched the guards. So that would fit alongside the ability to tamper with said records.
What's more, it was a method, as far as Jim was explaining it, a method that allowed for a under-the-radar change to a small, quantity change to a normal shipment that could have been done by any of the higher-ups, but done in such a way that knowledge of the system seems to be a requisite.
This is troubling indeed. Based on what you say, it's likely linked. Whether it's the same individual, I can't say for certain since they are different divisions, but they are likely in collusion of sorts.
Now, I guess one more. Do we feel the plot purchase over the drop was intentional?
Hard to say, but I and some others are leaning towards yes, considering they not only got that plot, but they did get the buildings around it, which perhaps in hindsight we should have owned them ourselves, but budgetary reasons, buildings are expensive, as I'm sure you both know.
Seraphine, as always, it was a pleasure sitting with you. If you would please relay a message for us next opportunity you get.
Not a courier, but I'll see what I can do.
We are in some dire times, methinks. Let those who need to know. We are going to look into property acquisition. We still are awaiting a shipment of books that may assist us or something of this nature, and that if there are any updates, we would please be kept in the loop. We've been drafted by the government, and I think it will be a good inlet for us.
Fair enough. Well, if there's nothing else.
You hear anything about the vegetation? Has that been figured out?
Not on my radar, but I believe they are researching it a bit more. From what I heard, I believe your uncle may include some information with his drop-off.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Of course. Just a warning before we finish up here. Be careful with those military folk.
Yes. Yes.
One can feel the resonance.
Two can feel
Two.
the resonance.
Two in our group can feel the resonance. One seems to be a bounty hunter, and the other, perhaps an ally.
But, as always, they know nothing besides the little things.
Right.
But
Well, keep it that way
rest
unless
assured-
they're vetted.
yes, rest assured, yes, I will get their names to be vetted.
If it helps your mind, we saved one of their lives, so I believe we have a fairly good footing.
It's not my mind you need to be worried about. All right. Out. I need to get back to my reading.
Speaking of great taste, you should really stop by the bureau sometime.
Oh, I absolutely will, Ellen Vince. It's been a pleasure. Please do come again. I always love seeing you, and we'll talk about that expansion next time. Make sure to bring some gold.
Thank you.
What do you feel about telling them about the plots and whatnot? The only reason I'm a little wary is because of the drop point, but there's a number of warehouses and plots and stuff, so even if we lead them to that area, we could always secure the drop point ourselves.
Yeah, I think we mentioned the plots and groupings of properties that have been purchased, and leave out the house or the establishment, the underground, and much like a river, we cross that bridge when we get there.
Hopefully, maybe if we can get in contact with Uncle, we can get them vetted a little bit more so we know exactly what we're working with.
Yeah.
Two of them, I believe, we've got good dirt under our feet for.
Well,
The other two-
I'm comfortable with Jim for sure.
Yes.
Perhaps Catherine.
Those are the two. I mean, they feel the resonance, so they're a little bit more sympathetic to the cause.
Maybe. Artur seems as though, according to Jim, he's an ally. I haven't seen that or anything, and as far as I am aware, Zal hunts magic people, or
Correct.
something of that
That's my-
nature, and so I don't think we have a great ally there. I think in terms of the group being vetted, it will fail, but I don't think we should pay much attention to the weight on the scale currently.
Well, we also have to understand that vetting isn't necessarily passing them. It's knowing what we can and can't do around them more.
Well,
If we vet especially Zal, it'll help us work around him easier.
I suppose. See what kind of actual bounties he does.
Exactly. Maybe about his childhood. Let's get deep.